This video we're taking a look at seasons in CoastBoxOffice. What is a season and what can it do for you? It may be something you completely have no use for, but if you are in the business of producing multiple shows, or you want a way in which to group shows together and give people an incentive to book more than just one show in your catalogue, then seasons is the way to do it. So we are now logged on as our default agent, Joe Agent, and under events you will see that we have a separate category called seasons. So let's have a look at this and see what it actually is. Now a season can be a way just simply of grouping shows together. So we'll just call it my season. It could be an annual season. You could make it your, in this case, 2022 season. We can give our season a ribbon. Let's make it 2022. This is, if I can type, is my 2022 season. Book 2 or more shows to get 10% off your ticket price. Oh, there we go. Now I'm not going to put a premium on, we'll come back to this in a minute. So basically we're going to give this a promotional date range, and let's just make it for the entire month here. And once again we have status. You will notice this now, there's status on absolutely everything. You can turn anything on or off. So we're just going to create a status, and we're also going to give it a banner, because seasons like banners, they like to be visual, they're visual elements, and we've got a banner up here. The size is, again, it shows you up here, 900 by 150 is the standard size for banners. And we're just going to punch that in, and now we have my season, which is available here. Now, there's absolutely nothing that does. It doesn't appear anywhere, it doesn't do anything. It's simply just a season until we actually associate it with something. So if we go back to our event that you would have seen when we did our event video, we can see that under promotion we can select a season. Now this is for, again, just reminding you that this section here of the event is for promotional purposes only. So it's saying is that this event, which we're going to advertise in the absence of any exhibitions, is a part of this season, which is optional for this particular show. And now when we actually take a look at the show, we see that it comes in under the season banner at the top, right? That's all it is. And it's just a promotional banner that appears above our shows. And we can put this above as many shows as we want. It can simply just be to advertise something. It can be there for its own purposes, or it can be there to incentivize people to actually to purchase more tickets. So the way that works is that if we go to our event here, and we go down to our exhibitions, we can make the exhibition itself a member of that season, right, when we actually create the exhibition. So check out the video for actual exhibitions, which will give you more, or rather ticketing, which will give you more information on how ticketing is provided. But just to draw the distinction between the event itself up here, where we associate a season simply for promotional purposes, and with the exhibition here, where we actually associate it for pricing purposes. So let's go back to the season and see how this actually works. So for this season, we're saying we're going to give people 10% off. And what we're going to do is we're going to say we're going to give people 10%, or rather minus 10% here, off the this when they buy any exhibitions that are associated with this season in this promotional period whilst it is active. So we may have some shows up, and we might encourage people to book a season for these shows in advance. So we might select the promotional period for the season here that doesn't exactly match the show's exhibition range. So currently it says no premium, but here what we're going to do is we're going to say it's based on the seat quantity, and they have to buy a minimum of, let's say, 10 seats on any exhibition that is under the season in order to get the additional discount. Now, if you start thinking about discounts, you know that we can apply premiums to sections, seating sections. We also have coupons that you can be added. Now we're adding another discount as well that can be applied in various different ways. On exhibition quantity, this means that they have to buy one, or let's say two. They have to buy two exhibitions in the actual under the exhibitions that are associated with this season. And here we have to buy X number of shows. So we actually have to buy, we have to book in at least two different shows or events under this exhibition. This is probably what you may use more than anything else. It's to encourage people to buy multiple events. So this is saying you have to buy two events and you'll get 10% off. Now what happens is that the first show you buy, you will get full price, or plus or minus any other discounts that you may get, but you don't get the season discount until you buy the second one. So you need to say, so buy two or more shows, get 10% off your ticket price of the second show. Right, now that's a usual sort of deal, you know, buy two, get the second half price. So that's what this is doing. It doesn't give you 10% off all your tickets. It only gives you 10% off the second one. So you need to be mindful of that, because the discount only applies when you finally qualify for the actual season discount. So just to recap, no premium at all. It's simply just a promotional banner that exists to promote something or other that you want to say about a group of shows. Seat quantity, they have to buy X number of seats in order to get the discount on a particular booking. So this is a way that you could do your group booking incentive. You know, buy 10 or more, you get 10% discount. Simple, easy, and we just call this our group. Instead of my season, we just call it group bookings, and we just associate it with every show we put on. Exhibition quantity, if we buy two exhibitions under the any shows, so we could actually have two exhibitions on the same show, then we get a discount on the second one. And the same with shows, X number of separate events or shows, we get the discount on the second show that is associated with this. Now, this, as I just need to remind you, that this is bound to exhibition. So not every exhibition may be associated or eligible for a seasonal discount, right? Some may be excluded, and that's easy to do, because you're simply, when you're creating your exhibitions, you simply just go, well, here's the show coming up on the 15th, and that one is eligible for the season. That's all you have to do. If it's not eligible, which is the default, then it doesn't matter how many of these ones they book. They're just not eligible for seasonal pricing. And that is seasons, a great way to group things together, a great way to put an extra banner across your shows or to promote things collectively, and also a good way to incentivize people with extra discounts to buy tickets. There you go.